So you guys ready?
We are getting there. I'm glad we got a couple more days left to fine tune what we've been prepared for and kind of confirm what we saw on Saturday and see what we can do.
What did you see on Saturday?
A high-powered offense. You know, it's their first game, so they're trying to get everything clicking. But I mean, I remember that when Timmy Chang, the head coach, was a quarterback. They're running the same system, so it's an exciting offense and kind of looking forward to the challenge.
What it looked like a little bit of a dual threat quarterback, run and throw.
Yep.
What do you guys have to do to disrupt that?
Man, first, hopefully try to produce a pass rush. You know, if we can get to the quarterback, hopefully we can make him make some unsound decisions. But he's the leader of that team, let alone the offense. So Braden is special. You know, he'll have a chance to prove himself on Sunday. But for us, we can just contain him and somehow, some way keep him in the pocket. You know, I think that'll give us a chance.
Who are some of the playmakers around him that you guys have to kind of key in on?
Well, they kept saying Titus, but I would say Titus' brother. You know, Tamatoa did a great job, and I'm sure he has a chip on his shoulder because they called him Titus. But Ash is you know, Porfella is the one. I mean, that guy is special in terms of what he does, what he brings to the game, his quickness, his speed. I think just the way he carries himself, his demeanor and how he plays. I mean, when he's on, they're on. So we got to do a good job trying to make sure we can prevent those guys from getting any fires started.
We saw the depth chart come out yesterday. How easy or difficult was it to put that together based on the evaluations you did this fall?
It was easy in terms of just making sure we have a starting group, but not easy in terms of it'll change throughout the game. I think there's guys that have proven themselves to have a shot to play in the game. We're going to make sure that everybody has a role to play. And hopefully when they're out there, they execute correctly. And, you know, I always think of the depth chart as a revolving door. You know, some guys got to prove that they belong up top, and others, that's the carrot for them to continue to prove that they belong there.
Do you expect to be on the field or in the press box on Saturday?
I expect to be on the field. I am a field guy. I think I'm just an emotional guy. I probably would irritate everybody if I'm in the box for how emotional I am. But you know, I like to feel the game. I like to feel the players. I still believe, which I've emphasized to our players, that the players win the game. So my job is just try to keep them out of harm's way as much as possible, and then let those guys execute what they're good at.
All the guys going back to Hawaii with roots there.
Yeah.
Any special things planned? Or I mean, I know it's a business trip, but
yeah.
Anything? I know you're staying an extra day, a little bit of a half day or something.
Yeah, my family knows it's not July. We're in season now. You know, in July I try to enjoy as much as I can with my family, and then come August, I mean, it's a different mindset. So I think I'll see them hopefully Saturday night. Afterwards, I'll at least see my parents and make sure I can say hi to them, and hopefully we'll celebrate.
How many ticket requests do you have to field?
I posted 65. So I have I think that's the island, that's the culture. I mean, if there's a person to support, they will, whether you're a player or a coach. And I'm sure Titus and Venny, those guys are trying to get as much tickets as possible as well.
How impactful do you think this game could be for recruiting?
I think in general, the game is huge for us. I think everybody has been in a wait and see what Coach Foster has in store in terms of his era. So I think we're all, we have high expectations for what we want to get done, but we won't know till the pads come on and we play on Saturday.
What kind of impression do you want to make, though?
That we represent the pillars well, you know, the DRE. We have discipline, which means that we can do our assignments to the best of our ability. We have respect, one, for this game, but for each other in terms of them doing their responsibility, and then we got to have a lot of fun. You know, the enthusiasm part. If we can live by the pillars, I think that always gives us a shot, but the pillars aren't as easy as it sounds. And I think our team has grown from spring to now in terms of learning about the pillars, and then more importantly, how to execute.
As far as the recruiting calendar, I think the evaluation period wouldn't start until the day after, so you guys wouldn't be able to do any recruiting, would you?
No, you know, for us, we've done so much evaluation in the spring as well as the summer with all the camps that we've done. We're really just trying to focus on ourselves and making sure we can put some W's to our name. You know, so our focus will be on that, and then, you know, I think kind of like what you guys mentioned earlier, depending on the wins and losses, I think that has a huge toll on recruiting. So if we can just focus on us winning, I think that'll take care of itself.
Ideally, how many defensive linemen would you like to roll out in a game? What's your sweet spot number for the rotation?
Yeah, I think that's a relative question. Pass rushers, probably about 8. If I can get 8 pass rushers going, I think that's about the number I want. And then kind of in the fourth quarter, whoever is hottest and winning battles after battles, those guys will play.
And you mentioned Timmy Chang, obviously, even out on the mainland, because they played so late, you know, he kind of had a little phenomenon. Do you have much of a personal relationship with him?
I do. I know Timmy really well. Our roots go back quite a bit, even from the playing days when he was at St. Louis High School. So I've been I'm a admirer of what he's done, just the opportunity he has to represent the 808. I think all of us who come from Hawaii, we do our best, even though it's not for University of Hawaii, it's usually for the state of Hawaii, no matter where we are. I think everybody wears the 808 pretty proud, and for him to have that opportunity, I think it's special. So I'll obviously wish him the best of luck, but I think we both understand what's at stake, and then we'll kind of continue on our friendship once the game is done.
Great. Thank you.
You guys are back. Thank you. God bless.